Okay, so I think I'm live. Say hello when you have. I want to have some updates for you guys. All right, for the cookbook. We have, let's see, 263, and then I got a few more in today. 263 recipes submitted from you guys. So we're going to keep this open probably until, what is today? Here's the calendar. Today is the 24th. We'll keep it open till the end of the month, okay? To the 31st, the 1st, we'll kind of cut it off. Well, I say that. Okay, what I'm going to work on tonight is adding a page to the website, and I'm going to list, here's my list. I don't want to show y'all anybody's emails, but here's my list of all the people, and it's like, oh, I don't know how many. I could tell you real quick how many people we have that has submitted recipes. Where did I save that at? Here it is. No. Documents. It's weird. Here we go. We have 109 people that have submitted recipes. And some of you submitted way more, which is why we have 260. Some of you submitted 1, some of you submitted 10, and some of you submitted, I don't know, 100. Not really 100, but a bunch. My goal is to put them all in here, okay? Because I want everybody to have it in. Now, some of you have asked me, this was my grandmother's, please put her, so I need a place where I can post it and you can tell me any corrections, like as far as who gets the credit for the recipe. And then you have a chance to tell me and I'll fix it. So that's why I'm making another page on the website for you to go to, check it. You'll have, this is the other thing. I didn't want to list, like I wanted to list the name and how many recipes you sent, but I didn't want to put the title of the recipes because I want it to kind of be a surprise. If people can go look and see what recipes are in here, I don't know that that's a good idea. I'm not sure how to handle that. So that is, so I will put the name and maybe like, how many submitted. And then I'll have a section for notes. For example, Cindy Lou once submitted a recipe for her mother-in-law, Pamela Sue. Understand? So I'm trying to make it to where everybody gives the credit to whom they want to give the credit to. The other thing is, I got a lot of, when I asked them where you're from, I got a lot of, I'm from Charlotte, but I'm originally from Baton Rouge. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Like, do you want me to put both, or do you want me to put just one, or do you... So I might just put both, you know. I don't know. Because I know I know what that means. Like, if Michael and I were to move tomorrow, I would still feel like a Baton Rouge girl, even though I lived in Timbuktu. Sorry, Bubby's at the door over there. So I hadn't been live in a couple of days. I'm so tired. I've been working on this cookbook, which you're like, how hard is it? It's hard to organize and make sure you keep it straight. And then we had to go to a doctor's appointment for Big Daddy today, and that, y'all, I'm about to just pull my hair out dealing with this workman's comp stuff. I mean, it's like never ending. I don't know what their goal is. Sometimes I think their goal is to just drag this out as long as possible until you're broken and you have to, like, settle. You know what I mean? Because you're about to lose your house. And I think that's what they do to people, and that's a shame. And I have been, it's exhausting fighting with them. And that's not going to happen to us. Like, I just won't have it. I won't allow it. We're going to get him fixed. And so that way, you know, like, he needs to get these surgeries so we know what he's facing afterwards. For example, when they fix his neck, is that going to fix his dizziness? Is that like that we're hoping? Is it going to fix some of his pain issues? And if it doesn't, then what's the next thing? Because we need to know. When they do his mouth, is that going to cause a whole new plethora of problems? And they just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until they exhaust you. Until they exhaust you. And I don't know how. I hear some of you reach out to me and say, you know, y'all had to deal with it. I have a lawyer, Miss Susan. But they give him a runaround too. But I think I'm meaner than he is. Or I can be. I'm not sure. Anyways, so today's thing is he needs to have this neck surgery, okay? Workman's Comp denied it. They denied it twice. And now they're saying, well, you have, before we can approve the surgery, you have to do physical therapy and you have to have a psych eval. And I'm like, what? A psych eval? Okay. So I'm like, whatever, we'll do it. When can we do it? 2 months from now. I said, nope. Nope, that is not okay. It is not acceptable. What that is cruel. He's hurting. You know, we don't mind doing your stupid requirements. We'll do whatever you ask us to do. But you're not going to make us wait 2 months because that's not fair. To him, to me, to anybody. That's not happening. So today we went to the doctor and, you know, they stood firm. They were like, well, because you don't deal with the doctor. You deal with the insurance girls and they're like, no, this is the way it is. I'm like, this is not the way it is. This is not the way it's going to be. There's got to be another way. Long story short, we left there. We finally got home. And surprise, lo and behold, we get a phone call. Oh, well, we can see him on the 30th of this month. I'm like, you probably could have seen him on the 30th the whole freaking time. But it's neither here nor there, so we're going to go back on the 30th and hear a whole lot of nothing. But I'm telling you that I'm losing my patience. It literally is making me a different person. It's driving me insane. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. If the doctor says he needs surgery, then we're going to have surgery in a reasonable amount of time. He's not going to suffer for months and months and months like they keep wanting to do. It's not okay. It's not okay. And it's such a shame that we have to fight. And then, listen, this is not classy to say, but I'm going to say it like this anyways. Workman's Comp essentially has us by the balls. Because he got hurt at work. So we can't use our medical insurance. And they're going to dictate to us what we can do, what doctors we can see. Even procedures that we don't need or want, they're going to say I have to do. Well, I got news for you. That's fine, but don't expect me to pay you back because we do have to pay them back. And that's a whole nother issue. But I'm not paying for that crap to do stuff that I don't want to do. Or it's not necessary. You need a surgery, get the surgery. I mean, what's so complicated about that? So stupid. I'm so exhausted. Anywho, write your congressman. We need some changes. Here comes trouble. You want to say anything?
Oh, you're on the line?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you.
Just giving them an update about that. I'm not cooking tonight. We're having sandwiches. We didn't cook last night. What did we eat last night? Oh, we went to dinner with the kids. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just tired. I was just exhausted.
Long, stressful day.
And I don't sleep anymore.
take some melatonin.
No, I'll never wake up. Mm-hmm. So I went to bed last night around 2, and I got up again about 6. And I've been up all day. So I'm going to work on that part of the website to try to get a place for you to go check it and make sure your information is right. So maybe that'll help. And then you could just email me if you need changes. Oh, those workman's comp people know me by name. Everybody knows me by name. I think, and the doctors are so nice and they really want to help, but you know, these insurances companies, they just have strangled them to the fact that, and I even told them this today, I was like, so you're telling me that my doctor says I need surgery and he's ready to do surgery, but you're going to dictate to him how he has to treat his patient and require a psych eval and physical therapy, right? Because that's what they do. And there's nothing we can do about it. I don't even know who started this my body, my choice thing, because that is not the case at all. So frustrating, so frustrating. You know, when you talk about lawsuits and you talk about pain and suffering, the real pain and suffering comes from workers' comp. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm about to lose it. I don't even know how I'm holding it together now. So stupid. I mean, why would you need a psych eval so you can have surgery on your neck? Why? Yes, they are just dragging it out. So dumb. And running up the bill. You know? Yes, all insurance dictate your care. I know. But I tell Michael, when this is all over, you should run for Senate. And you should, you know, run on this platform that we need to make some healthcare changes, because starting with workers' comp, because I think that's a government entity, and I just don't. I mean, I understand the thing behind it, and it should be there for when people get hurt on the job, and they, you know, it should be there, but it also should be there to fix them, not just beat them down until they are just too exhausted to fight anymore. The company must be self-insured with a workers' comp. I don't know. It's through Hartford. Yes, we do have an attorney. I mean, look, we even offered to just private pay. We'll just pay for it. Nope. Can you believe they will not take cash? Cash. Like money.
Yeah, whatever happened to cash is king?
Cash is not king. Cash is not king. They're like, no, thank you.
I don't care.
No thanks.
Workman's comp is the worst thing in the entire world. The
It's
worst
really
thing
sad.
in the entire world.
If it wasn't for this business in the sugar shack, like, we would have lost our house. It's been 1 year. Well, almost. What's the
11
date?
months. It happened on March 16th.
March 16th. March 16th will be 1 year, and in 1 year, he is not fixed, and that is unacceptable.
And they give you the runaround on everything, and you can't use your insurance, you can't pay. They have you by the short hairs, and it just really sucks.
Yep.
Really sucks. And according to people, they claim you can't even sue them or speed them up or anything. I just don't want to hurt anymore. Oh, that feels good right there.
That knucklehead. Well, that didn't sound good. He did that with his mouth. Oh, the cow picture over there? Thank you. I bought that at Hobby Lobby, and then it sat in the craft room for, I don't know, a long time before I actually hung it. My brother-in-law was on it for 20 years. other people have abused workman's comp and therefore they're getting strict from the claims. Well, I don't understand how you can abuse it. Your doctor says you need this or you don't. You can go to work or you can't. It should be all about what your doctor says. And that's that. So I really think that they are trying to mentally and financially break us until we are crippled and do not have a choice but to settle for whatever they want to give us. And that is not the way it's going to happen here. I'm sorry, it's just not. And the lawyers did tell me not to talk about this with you guys, but I don't care no more. I don't care. It has to be known. It has to be talked about. And that's the other reason people don't talk about it, is because the lawyers tell you not to. But if you don't talk about it, then people don't know, and then you can't make a change. I don't know how anybody could misuse workman's comp either. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure there are people, watching him. I mean, watch us. You can see he can't drive. He can't do anything. He gets dizzy. He falls. All you have to do is watch the video. Just watch the video of what happened to him. And then you tell him, okay, he goes to the doctor. Are you having any problems? Yeah, my memory's bad. The other day he got lost in the parking lot. He has aphasia. He forgets words. He gets dizzy. You tell him these things. Oh, it's just probably part of the concussion. He took a whopper of a hit. Okay, well, it's been 9 months. So, can we maybe think about repeating that MRI or something? And if the MRI doesn't show anything, then something is going on, and I want to know what it is. And if you don't know, don't tell me it's nothing. Tell me you don't know, because that's the case. You don't know. Because I'm telling you right now, he is not the same. And I can't get anybody to listen or help. And I just want to pull my hair out. So frustrating. And the next appointment we see is next week. We have 2. We have one on Monday with the doctor who's doing the psych eval. By then we should be rightfully crazy, both of us. And then Tuesday, he sees another neurologist they sent him to help see if he can do anything about the other cognitive issues. So, when I do cook, please share the videos out. That is the best way you can help us. We have got to keep this page going, or else we would just lose everything. Why didn't they do the surgery a year ago? They did a surgery to remove the debris, remove the jaw, but they haven't put it back together yet. That's the surgery we're waiting on. And that one is postponed for a reason, because we're doing a new procedure that just became FDA approved, and the parts that you need have not come to market yet. So that one is postponed for a reason. But the next surgery, that should have been done 2 months ago. No, in Louisiana, you cannot sue the company that you work for. So, somebody asked if the company that you work for would do a settlement. No, you cannot sue the company that you work for.
The company that work for you did nothing for me.
No, and I'm very disappointed in what they have not done for him. They should be advocating for him, but they're not.
I'm gonna tell you, getting hurt at work is the worst place you can get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish that would be nice for somebody at your work to help us advocate.
Be nice. Or did anything for us. Heck, or even called me to see if I'm okay.
That would be nice too. No, they haven't even called him to see if he's okay. They were really attentive at first, but I haven't heard anything from them in months. Yeah, I told you, Michael, we need to call our congressman.
As long as it ain't Garrett Graves.
It is.
No, wait. What's the one we don't like, Cassidy?
Yeah, Bill Cassidy.
Well, he's crooked. He might be helping.
But I don't think he's ours anyways. Ours is Garrett Graves. He's a senator.
They say congressman, not senator.
Same thing.
Our congressman would be what's the guy that we like? The one that got shot?
Steve Scalise.
Yeah, Steve Scalise. I'll call his brother.
You know his brother?
I told you I worked with his brother.
Oh.
How many times I gotta tell you this
You
story?
just call Steve and say, bro, I need Steve's cell phone.
Yeah, just give it to me real quick.
I wonder if he had to file workman's comp when he got shot. Remember when he got shot at the baseball game?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that had to go under workman's comp. I bet you he didn't have to deal with this crap.
I bet not.
I bet you not.
And they get like good insurance and stuff, but he shouldn't be able to use that insurance. She says he's workman's
They
comp.
should have the same crap we have.
Yeah, well, that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. They have Cadillac, the best insurance, savings plans, and we pay for it all. We flip the dime, but we get screwed.
And they're so helpful. They're so helpful. You know, I have a lot of stress on me because not only am I doing the business 100% by myself, but, and he does read comments, yes. But all the back end stuff, I do all of it. And, you know, the house, yes, I have 5 kids, but they go to school, they work, and have extracurricular activities. And so that leaves still me because he can't do half the crap we need done around here. So, you know, they tell me, well, hire a maid and a lawn guy. Hire those, and then we'll turn in those expenses, and we'll get it back later. John Kennedy is your senator, Michael. Is he a senator? I think he's a congressman. Anywho, that would be great. That would be great, but on that little piss poor amount of money that you give us for workers' comp, I can barely afford to feed my kids. So, how in the world am I going to pay for a maid and a lawn guy? Anywho, now look, we're okay because of the Sugar Shack. But my point is not everybody has the Sugar Shack. So what do families do that don't have the means to compensate? Like, what do they do? Do they just, does your mortgage company just foreclose? What happens? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. So, it's very frustrating. And as frustrated as I am, I cannot imagine the amount of stress I would be under if I didn't have my own income to fall back on. If we were completely dependent on his. Because we would have lost everything. Workman's comp is a joke. It is. Makes it hard to remember that I'm a Christian woman. Can he get disability? No. No, because he gets workman's comp. So, no. And then we have short-term and long-term disability, that we pay for. Can't use that either.
I'm telling you, you get hurt at work, you get screwed. Now, my advice to anybody or myself, if I'm able to ever go back, if I get hurt at work, I'm limping out to my car.
Yeah, you went out to your car.
I did this at home.
And you did that at home.
Hey, you can bring me my arm from the parking lot?
Can you pick up my teeth off the floor?
Yeah, I'm going to say I opened a jar and did this.
Yeah, it's not good. Yes, we do have a lawyer. But the poor thing, they give him all kinds of trouble. Also, so frustrating. I just don't know what to do. I pray God gives me strength and patience and I don't know. No, you can't get Medicaid. Can't get nothing. You got workers' comp. That's what you got. You can get reimbursed for going back and forth to all the doctor's appointments. But they're really not far from our house. And that is the last thing that we are worried about. I guess we shouldn't, but. Yes. So, okay. So, you know, if you don't have a backup business or job, like if the other spouse cannot support the family on their own, then how do you fix your credit? I mean, like, is that an acceptable answer? Well, I couldn't pay this bill because workman's comp sucks. Or he can't get Social Security, he can't get anything. The attorney advises to shut up and just deal with it. I mean, he does try to fight and advocate for it, but he's just... It's not the company, it's workers' comp. That is a federal thing. And state. It's both, I think. I don't know. Yes, every mile does add up. It's exhausting. Exhausting. So I'm very grateful for my little sugar shack and for all of you guys for supporting us for so long. But when y'all see me on here and I'm in a bad mood and I'm pissy with him, it's know that he probably A, deserves it, and B, I cannot handle not one more thing.
Well, you better tell everybody thanks for supporting you.
I did. I just said that.
And then you were talking bad about me or Josh.
Both of you. If you were a woman, you would be a lot more help.
If I were a woman, I would be a lot more help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that.
And we should have got a woman lawyer. Because girls know how to get stuff done. So, that's been our day. And tomorrow is the 25th. I don't have anything else on the schedule for the rest of this week. I have a hair appointment sometime. I have to find out when that is. So you girls that get on here and say, "Oh my God, you're always so mean to him." Listen, I know that there's a lot he can't do, but he could definitely, if he's gonna sit his butt in that recliner, he can fold some towels while he's doing it. And don't you feel sorry for him, because it won't kill him. Yes, Miss Karen, we can. Look at all the trips and spending money. Yeah, Miss Burma, I do go on trips and I do spend money. And that's because I make money. But I shouldn't have to do this. Workman's comp should be paying for this. He should be working. He should be, he's a young, healthy man. And it's not just because I can pay for it doesn't mean that I should have to. And I am not apologizing for making a good living from doing this. We are surviving because of me and my business. And I'm going on vacation next month, and I ain't sorry about it. You can put that right up your... Well, I wouldn't say on vacation. I'm just going to see a friend. And actually, it's in March. But this should not be a concern for me. I should not be having to pay for these things out of my business's money. I should be able to put this money back into my business. No, we cannot go through a county hospital. There is no county hospital here. Yeah. I'm lucky because I do have the sugar shack and we are surviving because of it. But there are families out there who do not have that. And workman's comp just cripples them. Cripples them. And listen, I'm not apologizing for making money on this either. Somebody emailed me and asked me if the cookbook was going to be for free. No, ma'am, it's not. I do not work for free, and I don't know if you do, but this is not a charity. It's a business. Yeah, of course I love my husband. He's aggravating as all get out, but I do love him. Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, you broke him, you fix him. But I do love how people out there are so freaking jealous. We go on trips and spend money. Yeah, we do, because I work my ass off. And that's why I do it, so that we can do those things. Yeah. I don't know why. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Yes, I'm very fortunate that Michael's alive. It could be much worse. Well, I think that just, having a Facebook page, and when you see creators, I don't think people really understand the work that goes behind it. You just see us go live. And that part is the easy part. But there's a lot that's not easy. Especially when you don't really know, like, this business is for those kids that are, like, really tech savvy. This old girl is struggling. But I can do it. I just have to struggle through it. Yes, Workman's Comp should be doing this. They broke him. They should be fixing him. It should not be coming out of my money. I don't understand. I don't care if I was a freaking gazillionaire. I don't care if I was Bill Gates. I should not be having to cover for this. Yep. I don't know why they would think it was free. It's really sad. It's really, really sad when I think about these other families. And some of you had reached out to me whenever whenever Michael's accident first happened and told me the horror stories. And man, I'm so grateful for the Sugar Shack, because that is how we survive. And I'm glad that I can afford to go on vacations, because who knows where our mental health would be if we couldn't take a break. So, we did, Miss Robbie. We did. It is the principle. Like, some people believe just because people, like, we're not rich by no means, but if a person has money, then they shouldn't get certain things. No. That ain't the way. No. I just don't want to deal with Workman's Comp. This whole thing would be so much easier if it weren't for workers' comp. Like, I would rather take out loans and remortgage my house and sell everything I have and pay for these surgeries than the doctors won't even take cash. Where am I going on vacation? I don't even know for sure if I'm going. I want to go see Terry in March, but it's going to depend on his surgeries. And he'll probably come with me. It has 808 at our savings, which that New York trip really 808 at our savings too. But I'm going to tell you what, it was worth every one penny. He needed that. I needed that. We had a great time, and I'm not sorry. I am not sorry, not one bit. He worked for a chemical plant. No, can't apply for that. Because somebody asked me, can we apply for food stamps? Number one, no, I make too much money. Number two, even his little checks, I think he would make too much money. And just so you know, Facebook is not paying what they were paying. Every month gets less and less. Like, because the economy has changed and people aren't paying for ads. That's how I make my money, is on ads. And so, you know, they just fired or laid off 11,000 people. They don't have the income, so therefore what they're paying us has gone down significantly. But I'm literally making a third of what I was. So that's stressing me out. I can't afford for it to go down anymore unless the quantity goes up. So the shares and the sharing of the videos really helps us. No, you cannot sue your employer here in Louisiana. Yes, we do deserve a break. We do. Separation agreement. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. The lawyers are actually working on that, Mary. I had one lady, if I could have jumped through this screen and like, I think I would have. Because one day we were doing a live, I don't even remember when, and she said, I don't know why he can't work. It was just a mouth injury. No. It was not just a mouth injury. It was a freaking cannonball to the face, lady. And he does. He looks fine. He sounds fine. You can't see the scars because of his beard. He looks fine. But he's not fine. He is not fine. And that's what's so frustrating about the whole thing.
Still complaining?
Yeah.
No.
Because one lady had the nerve to say to me on here, oh, would you take all those trips and oh, there's something else she said.
The one trip we ever took?
Well, that's not true. We went on vacation last year with the kids.
That was last year.
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago. I meant like last year was 2 months ago. Not even 1 month ago. Yeah, we got to take our kids on vacation. And we got to go to New York. And I got to go see Terry. And yes. Yep. Because I worked my freaking butt off.
Well, I'm used to not having a lot of money. So when I was a kid, my dad barely made $100 grand. And it was tough.
Michael,
And
stop.
Sure, we had a maid that came twice a week. But all the other 5 days, who do you think had to do them dishes? Who do you think had to, empty the hamper?
That's not funny.
What?
You're not being funny. $100,000 back then was a lot of money. He was not poor coming up.
We have twins. They have to share a car.
Yeah.
You know what that's like? They have to share a car.
I know. No, God is good to us. I grew up poor. He did not.
Oh my God.
You did not. Don't even try to give me that pity party. He went to private school. His daddy had a good job. His mama was a teacher.
Poor.
He was not poor. But you are now. You're not poor. Well, you're poor. I'm not.
I'm going on the girl's car and I'm gonna put like a little Mercedes symbol. I'm gonna order one off Amazon.
He said he's gonna order a Mercedes symbol and put on their Kia. They might like that.
With their duct tape door handle.
Yeah, with their duct tape door handle. Anywho. So, this, last year when Debbie and I did the retreat, we did that so that a bunch of women who liked craft can get together and craft, but it was also Christian women. They knew that there was going to be an element of, Michael, they knew that there was going to be an element of Christianity. They knew that we were going to be having that involved in our event. And when I tell you that the devil put out the big guns, he did. He's doing the same thing this time. Yes, we went up on the prices. I don't know if you went on into the grocery store or the store at all, lately, but everything is going up. I cannot believe the price of toilet paper. Mike and I just left Walmart, and we had to buy. Usually, I buy toilet paper in bulk at Sam's because we got a lot of people here.
We were walking down the toilet paper aisle.
And we kept going looking for the cheap stuff. We got to the Walmart brand, and a 6-pack was like $13, and I was like, "What?"
Kelly pooted going down the aisle.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
And I was like, "Just come down this aisle made you poot? You're gonna crap when I tell you the price." Never heard that joke.
It's not funny or appropriate.
It's funny. It's expensive.
It is expensive. So, yes, we did go up on the price. And we got a lot of negativity for it. We don't have to buy eggs, thank God, because I have chickens. Which I'm not even sure that's a great deal because I got to buy their feed. And they eat a lot. Anywho. That's why the prices have gone up. Last year, Debbie and I, we thought we broke even. But when we got home and counted all our travel expenses, we were actually in the hole a little bit. So, with that being said, you can't run a business by going in the hole. That's not the way it works. So we did have to go up on the cost. And I'm not sorry. I realize it's expensive and times are hard. Not everybody can afford it. And that's okay. But, it's what we had to do. So, thought about writing like in a diary, but I was like, if I'm gonna write it in a diary, I might as well put it on the blog. So we might do that. Anywho, I gotta get busy. Enough complaining. I gotta get on to work and get that page built on the website so that you guys can go see what recipes. Now, I did notice some of you in my lives would say, "Did you get mine?" And your name did not look familiar. So I need to post this list so that you can see whose I got and who I didn't. And if I'm not getting it, I don't know why, because I should be getting it. I've checked my spam folders. It's just email cookbook@mrsmunson.com. You have until the end of the month. And I have to cut it off because I think the price of the cookbook charges by like how many pages you have or how many recipes you have. And just y'all's recipes, I have almost 260 right now. I figure we'll get close to 300. And that's not even counting the recipes from Michael's grandmother or mine. So my guess is that the cookbook will have about 500 recipes in it. Yes, everything's expensive. So, but I also know that the people that's giving us a hard time about that are not, like, you should know Debbie and I's heart. We're not out to, like, take advantage of people or make a ton of money, but we do have to make it profitable. My ceiling beams, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. That's what I told Papa. Michael's dad told me. No, I had some. Michael's dad, we just saw him in Walmart, and what did he say? He wants a tequila salad with ice cube croutons. Mm-hmm. He said that's what I needed. That is what I need. Yeah, it's going to be a nice cookbook. We've gotten some really great recipes from all over. Our youngest recipe sender is 11. I'm assuming he's the youngest. Nobody else told me their age. So, that's that. Anywho, thank you. Who said that? Miss Penny. Thank you, Miss Penny. Brenda Gant's cookbook was $34.99 plus shipping. You know what? I'm going to order hers. How do I order it? Michael, I think I left my glasses in the car.
That's tough, man. It's just raining right there.
Mm-hmm. Can you send Ethan to go get them? Here we go. Cooking with Brenda Gantz. Hoffman Media Store. Yeah, they're $35.
Is it the red ones?
Red ones?
Like pinkish red, leopard?
Yeah. I think they're on my dashboard.
I've seen them somewhere around here.
What's up on there? But hers looks like a hardback. She's got great pictures. You know what? Let's call these people. Hold on.
Oh, Brenda.
Yeah. Media. These are the people who did her cookbook. So, we expect credit cards to charge around March 31st. What? Oh, it's for the spring reprint. Oh, I see, I see. This is for the second cookbook that was published in the fall of 22. So this is to pay in advance for this book. Oh, wow. So what I plan on doing with mine is I'm just going to pay for however many I order. I think that's what my goal is. And then put them on sale and recoup my money. Her book is not just recipes, but she shares her family and life. The book is big and really nice. Okay. Well, I want to keep the price of this one down. This one is Mrs. Munson and Friends. I want it to be affordable for everyone. I want it to really get distributed. How do you say that? Distributed out, because part of the fun of this one is seeing you and your loved ones in this book. So I want to keep this one super, super cheap. This one would be a good idea for my next one. Something like this.
Yeah, your glasses are not your car.
They're not? Oh, crap. I hope I didn't lose them.
Like I said, I thought I saw them somewhere.
Oh, they might be in my glasses case in my purse. I hope I didn't lose them because I need them. Thank you, Miss Sonia. Her cookbook was all pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Huh.
Could be purchased.
If we do a pre-order, Michael, then we wouldn't have to front the cost of the cookbook.
That was awesome.
He's like, yep, that sounds great. So, the doctor's office that we went to is right next door to a books. What is it called? Barnes and Noble. And so we were early, so I had to go in there and waste some time. I got 2 new books today.
Did you find it, babe?
Oh, I forgot. I got distracted talking about books. Hold on. I got them. They were actually put up where they were supposed to be.
Wow.
Okay. So this one is called Road of Bones. Get that receipt. Well, Miss Laura, I don't have any idea how much. My goal is to keep them under $25. But like I said, it charges by the number of cookbooks. Now I can cut that cost if some people put in a lot of recipes, and I could like kind of wean some of those down and say maybe 2 a person or maybe 3. Oh, God, it took 6 months to get it. Well, if I have 100 people, I have 108 people who submitted. I assume at least they're going to at least want one, so I was going to double it and order 200. And then if those sold, I would order another 100. Also, I'm debating on not reading comments anymore. Because, on replays. Because they usually upset me and I can't handle anything else. Okay, so this one I got is Road of Bones. It's about the narrow path known as the Road of Bones, a massive graveyard for former Soviet Union's prisoners. They were worked to death and left where their bodies fell. It's a documentary. So this one might not be for everybody. But it's the nerdy kind of stuff I like. And this one is called The Whisper Man. And this one is about a man whose wife dies. So he decides him and his son is going to move away and try to start over. And it's supposed to be a scary book, I think. I think they're supposed to be not scary, but thriller type books. We'll see. No, I'm not trying to compare it. I just want to give y'all something to, a nice cookbook and to be proud of. And I want to keep the cost down. So that's why I was saying, make this one, more like a church cookbook. It doesn't have pictures in it. Like most church cookbooks do not. Like this little lady, this is a local lady. She made her own little cookbook. And see, she doesn't really have pictures. It's just all recipes and whatnot in there. I'm sorry. I have, as I talk to y'all, I have comments coming up on older videos. And so they distract me. But you see how there's no pictures in this? This would be kind of like what we're going to do. It'll keep the cost down. It'll make it more affordable. It'll be fun. I don't know. I mean, we could do a fancy one like Brenda's if y'all want to, but it would be significantly more expensive. I'd only do like let me see what she said. Oh, I'm using my mouse. I would only do like 250 recipes for your first cookbook and see how it goes and sells. For $25, shipping and taxes included. I really want to include shipping in that $25, if possible. But you know, the more you order, the cheaper it is. So maybe I should do a pre-order. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. Luckily, I have Nana. Nana has printed a cookbook before, so I got her advice. And lots of you have printed cookbooks, so I have y'all's advice. Y'all sent me all kind of things to think about. I'm going to try. Look, Miss Diane, actually, when they come in, I think I'm going to sign them all. I know it's going to take forever, but I just think that would be nice. Okay, if you are one of the ones who sent in a recipe, you will notice, I don't know if it tells you what time I send those emails, but you will notice I start out and I'm real chatty and I'm, typing it and talking to you, and then as the day goes on, as it's like getting closer and closer to midnight and 2 a.m., I'm like, thanks for the recipe. I really appreciate it. I love you, blah, blah, blah. I'll keep you posted. It gets shorter. If you got one of those short emails, don't be upset. It's because I was just too exhausted. The deadline will be at the end of the month, so the 31st, to get your recipe in. Smaller cookbooks are better. Y'all think y'all like the smaller? Y'all want less recipes? Okay. Get a stamp. That's a good idea. But is that considered signed if I stamp it? Yeah, I see that. It says that there won't be, they did a pre-order, but the credit cards won't be charged until then. So, I don't know. Miss Nancy says she's going to order 3. So you see what I'm saying? If you're one of the ones who, and Miss Nancy is that submitted a recipe, a lot of times they submitted theirs and their grandmothers or their sisters or somebody, so they might order a book for all of them. I don't think there needs to be pictures. I mean, look, I don't have, some of you did send pictures, but I don't have pictures, and I'm telling you right now, these recipes are good. There's not one of them that I was like, Some of them had coconut in it. You know, I don't like coconut, but Big Daddy, some of them I was really excited to make these coconut dishes because he would like them so much. Yeah, we're definitely not doing hardback because we talked about it and we all decided. I'm gonna get up so you're gonna see how messy that couch is, but it's because it's a rainy day and we've kind of been sleeping on the couch. Where is that? Okay. We decided we're gonna do this on the last time we did one of these. It's just a little small spiral bound. Well, it'll be bigger than this, but a spiral bound book. That way you can open it, lay it flat. You'll be able to write in the margins, take notes on the side, all that kind of stuff. And you know, this page has 1, 2, 3 recipes on it. This one has 3. 1, 2, 3. So the pages have about 3 recipes on it. If I don't add any more to it, and I have let's say 300 pages, that's still a 100-page book. I know it gets darker. It's because my computer screen gets dark. So we're definitely doing spiral bound, this kind, so we can open it up, lay it down, and look at it as we cook. I like these kind better too. Now those are pretty. Miss Brenda's cookbook is really nice, but for what we're doing, Mrs. Munson and Friends, we're doing this. And closer to time,